In this Writer's Access video, I'll be going over topic pitches and how those work. So, a topic pitch is an aspect of an order in Writer's Access. We've seen it before if you've watched the videos about creating an order, but I've never touched on it. So, when you're creating an order, it is right above where you give your title instructions. So, it's a radio button. No and yes. So if you select yes, it'll open up an additional dialog box. So what a topic pitch is kind of an extra step between you and the writer before they begin writing. It allows you to request an outline or a brief writing sample from the writers. So be fairly specific in your description of what you're looking for. I generally ask for a brief outline, and if it's a list blog, any points that they would hit. If it's a longer blog, any points that they would discuss, and maybe one or two references. And now the response to the topic pitch is going to depend on the writer. Some writers give very brief topic pitches, some writers give quite lengthy topic pitches. It really depends on who the writer is and what you request. So if during the order process you select that you do want to have topic pitches, you would place your order. After the order has been placed, and a writer picks it up, it will be put on hold like it would for a casting call until you go in and approve the topic pitch. So we're in my account, the parent account, so that you can see an actual topic pitch. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can come to all orders and select any that are on hold, or you can come here to the topic pitches section and you will see a list of articles that have topics pitched and what's happening. So in here, they've given a title and a brief sort of introduction and outline of what this blog would be about. So you can review the title, and it's generally the same title as what you're requesting, and you can review the order itself to see what the writer is planning on writing about. You can reject the topic if you don't like it, or if you want to give some additional guidance about, well, one or two points of this are okay, but instead I think we should talk about this for the third point. So you can either approve or reject the topic. If you reject it, they'll be prompted to send you another one before they can begin writing. If you approve, then they're approved to begin writing. So this is kind of just an additional step between the writers between you ordering and the writers beginning to write. So it can help you vet the writers a little bit more and give you a little bit more control over what the writers are going to be actually writing about. So I would recommend doing this for any clients that are particularly technical or that are particularly particular about what they want to talk about in their content. So that's the basic of topic pitches. There's another way that we could use topic pitches that's a little more broad and specific. So if you had a really base client where you have a lot of good writers and maybe they have a lot of topics, or they don't particularly care about approving the topics before they get written, or the client just isn't really interested in content. Maybe they're more interested in SEO, but they like to have some content as a perk. You can use a topic pitch to generate titles. So instead of giving a title to the writer in the topic pitch, you could request the writer to please send a title and a brief outline of what they would like to write about. So that might be a good way to use SEO keywords to come up with titles, especially if you have a lot of blogs. I know we have some clients that we do this for, where we just give them keywords and ask the writers to come up with titles because it's a lot of blogs, or because the client doesn't particularly care about the content. They really just care about the SEO value of that content. So that's kind of another way that you could use topic pitches, but in general, I would recommend using them for clients that are particularly specific or technical about the kind of content they want, to give you an extra checkpoint between ordering and the writer beginning to write. It'll give you a little bit more control and a little bit more uh, just control over the quality of the writing.